As a desk assistant, I oftentimes stay up to like 6, just depending on the shift. But then when I'm not working, I might stay up till like 2, 3 in the morning. But yeah,
Do you recommend people who are watching this to stay up?
absolutely not. I don't know, I just have a habit of staying up late because of like work and stuff. But honestly, if I could stay up earlier, yeah, sorry. If I could stay up earlier, I definitely would.
And a few years down the road, looking back, would you say what you're doing was worth staying up for?
Maybe. I mean, I have a job right now, and a lot of times it's like staying up with either friends, so it's enjoyment, and that's memories I can have in the future, or it's like me working on stuff that can help me along the road. So, yeah.
How does staying up late affect you in a bad way or in a good way?
It affects me in a bad way because, like, just going to class, I fall asleep sometimes. Sometimes I skip too, just because I'd rather sleep in. But I mean, sometimes it works out. I get stuff done and I don't have to, like, worry about rushing it later the next day. But yeah.
Is there anything you like to add to the people who might be watching?
Yeah, just sleep. Don't, it's really not worth it. I mean, yeah, I did say, like, down the road, I might feel like I'm happy I stayed up, but get your sleep. So.
Okay, so how late do you stay up?
I usually stay up until 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yes, 4 a.m.
Do you recommend people who are watching this to stay up as well?
No, I do not. The only reason I do it is just because my sleep schedule is already messed up. But I think, like, you should prioritize sleep, especially when you're a student.
A few years down the road, looking back, would you say what you were doing was worth staying up for?
Probably not most of the time. If you're doing something school related, then it makes sense. But if you're just like slacking off and just staying up for no reason, like on social media or something, it's probably not worth it in the long run.
And how does staying up late affect you in a bad or good way?
I would say it's probably worse just because you end up losing a lot of the day just because you sleep through the day. So, yeah, I would say that's the biggest problem is you have less time to do actual things during the day.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Hi.
Okay. How late do you stay up?
I stay up pretty late. I think I stay up too late. Honestly, for the past couple months, I've been staying up till like 3, 4 a.m., maybe even 5 sometimes. Yeah, it could get pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest.
Do you recommend people who are watching this to stay up?
No, I most certainly do not. Staying up can get in the way of a lot of things. I think it's better to have a proper sleep schedule, to follow proper sleep hygiene. I think that one of the things that I would like to try to do at least is to sleep at a later time. I'm sorry, sleep at an earlier time because the way I've been sleeping these past few days, yeah, nah, it hasn't been good at all.
Okay, a few years down the road, looking back, would you say what you're doing was worth staying up for?
That's a good question. I would say no. I think the reason why I stay up almost every day now is because of the lack of free time I have. I think because since I'm always doing things in the daytime and in the nighttime, that when it comes to the middle of the night, that's when I finally have time to myself or time to just relax. So I just use those hours in midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock to just do things to where I could easily do in the middle of the day. And I think that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I got to use those hours to actually, get some sleep in because, I would wake up to go to class at like 11 a.m. or 11:30, and I'm very tired. I'm very sleepy. I'm very like cranky and groggy, or there's even some times where I'm just like, you know what, let me just skip class. So I think that me wanting to have free time to myself is not good enough reason to use those hours to do that instead of actually like get some sleep.
I think you can answer this.
Okay, well, yeah, it has affected me in a bad way. To be honest, I feel like me staying up, the things that I do, is not really that productive. Cause like in my free time, what I would do is just basically be on TikTok or Twitter or social media. Like I'm not creating rockets. Like I'm not doing homework. I'm not doing anything that's too productive. I mean, on the mental health side, it is good to slow down and breathe and take time to yourself and give time to just not really use any brain power. But I think exactly. I think that there could be a time in the middle of the day where I can do that rather than do that at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Rather than doing that, I feel like it's more logical to use those times to sleep, so I won't have to wake up feeling the way that I do. So yeah.
Me personally, like I'm up late right now, so like it really depends on what I'm doing. But like on the average, I stay up like around like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
On the average, I'll probably end up staying up around 2, 3. Today one of them longer days because I ain't got no class tomorrow, so it's a little time to chill.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like staying up late do kind of mess up your sleep schedule, mess up with your energy during the day, and yeah, I don't recommend you guys to stay up late.
A few years down the road, looking back, would you say was it worth staying up?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of pretty fun times staying up late, but I wouldn't say it's worth it. It's just, yeah, that's all I really gotta say for that one.
Yeah. How does staying up late affect you and boundaries?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely gonna like I said, it really depends on like what you have to do during the day, but it's somewhat gonna affect you in some way. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's gonna affect you some way, and like I said, it's gonna mess up with your energy. But I don't recommend staying up late. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. No, make sure you guys subscribe.
I end up staying up probably around 2 to 3 every day. Sometimes, like days like this, I end up staying up longer because I ain't got class tomorrow. So it's my time to chill. Don't gotta worry about the books. Actually, I recommend you should, because people probably have mixed feelings about this, but I feel like if you stay up late, you build more energy habits. Like you're able to stay up longer, if you know what I mean. Cause I barely get sleep, but I'm more productive throughout the day. No cap.
She basically said, was it worth staying up late, like a few years back, like looking back at it, was it worth staying?
I'm gonna say yeah, cause the experiences I have staying up are to die for. I kid you not. I feel like it makes me feel good in a sense of, can't lie, it just does. I don't even have an answer for that. It's just a yes, honestly. Life is good.
Amen.
Alright, so I'd say I stay up probably like during the week, like Monday to Thursday. I usually go to sleep. I try to go to sleep around 2 o'clock in the morning, but sometimes it just happens to be later. What I recommend it, when I recommend I stay up, it really just depends. Like for me, the way I look at it is like if I feel like I want to be financially stable in the position I want to be in, I don't have time to sleep 8 hours a day. So those times I'm sacrificing my sleep, it just makes sense to like at least I'm making it work harder to get something I want long term. So like a few years down the line, yeah, I say it was worth it just cause as my goals go complete, if I complete my goals down the line and early, so I don't have to do as much work when I'm older, then it was losing my sleep was worth it. Cause now when I'm older, I'm chilling. And then, how does staying up late affect me? Really just, I don't know, it really just depends. I'm a morning person, so like once I wake up and take a few steps, I'm good to go for the rest of the day for real. it's other times like I ain't lying to. Out there, I definitely be yawning a lot, taking naps when I can. Like when I sit down for a little minute, I will go to sleep. So, nah.